There's an island in the Indian Ocean where time stands still, where outsiders are met not with words, but with arrows. It's called North Sentinel Island, and it may be the most dangerous place on Earth. In 2018, one man defied warnings, laws, and logic to bring the word of God to the tribe that lives there. This is the story of John Allen Chau, the missionary who tried to contact the uncontacted and paid the ultimate price. North Sentinel Island lies in the Bay of Bengal, technically part of India. But the people who live there, the Sentinelese, reject any affiliation with the modern world. No electricity, no modern tools, no outsiders. In fact, they've remained isolated for over 60,000 years, untouched by civilization, disease, or diplomacy. The Indian government has declared the island off limits. You can't go there. You shouldn't. The law prohibits anyone from coming within 5 kilometers of its shores. John Allen Chau was a 26-year-old American missionary from Washington State, athletic, adventurous, and deeply Christian. He had a dream, not of fame or fortune, but of faith. Since college, John had been obsessed with one mission: to bring the gospel to the Sentinelese, people who had never heard the name Jesus. He trained for years: wilderness, survival, linguistics, even basic medical knowledge. He quarantined himself before the trip, got vaccinated, and read every report he could about the tribe. In his journal, he called it a calling from God. He knew it was dangerous. He even wrote, "Don't be angry at them, or God, if I get killed." In November 2018, John traveled to the Andaman Islands, India. From there, he bribed local fishermen to take him illegally near the Forbidden Island. He paddled the last mile in a kayak, Bible in hand. He shouted greetings, sang worship songs. One of the Sentinelese shot an arrow at him. It pierced his waterproof Bible. He retreated, but the next day he went back. This time, he never returned. The fishermen later reported seeing the tribe dragging his body along the beach. The government never recovered it. News of John's death spread across the world, and so did the outrage and the questions. Was he a martyr or a reckless intruder? Was he spreading faith or spreading disease to an unprotected population? The Sentinelese have no immunity to modern illnesses. Single cold, flu, or virus could wipe out the entire tribe. That's why Indian law protects them, not just to keep them in, but to keep danger out. Indigenous rights groups condemned John's mission. Anthropologists warned that it could have been catastrophic. Others saw it as an act of spiritual bravery. Today, John Allen Chau's story is studied in ethics classes, missionary schools, and anthropology debates. His journal has been released, his story retold. But his body remains on that beach untouched, in a place where time stands still. The Sentinels continue their lives as they always have, undisturbed, undocumented, and perhaps just how they want it. Was John Allen Chau a hero, a cautionary tale? Maybe both. But one thing is certain: the world he tried to reach didn't need saving, it needed space. Sometimes the greatest respect we can show is leaving something wild and untouched. If stories like this leave you speechless, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We take you to the places where truth turns darker than fiction, and the past still haunts the present.